As architects, we often use terms and terminology to mystify what it is we are actually doing. Trust me, as an architect, it's fun to look like the eccentric genius. But it's also why in the long form videos I produce, I occasionally will do a pop-up with a definition in my videos to allow even those not in the know to understand what is happening. Well, I am not the first to tackle this issue. Architect Verb by Reinier Graaf tackles this exact same situation, exploring themes and topics within modern architecture, where they came from and what is actually meant by them. After all, when an architect uses the word sustainability, in actual reality it is quite vague what they are referring to, and on top of that, it doesn't mean they'll reduce the amount of steel or concrete that they're going to be using in the building either. Architecture is littered with terminology like this to give it an air of mystique, and Reinier Graaf goes one by one demystifying all of it. But the way he writes the text is quite disarming. He does it not only from an academic level, but also one with wit and humour, which levels the playing field with the reader. He isn't just teaching you what this jargon means, he's laughing with you about the fact this jargon exists in the first place. Take this quote for example. One wonders what is the canon of modern architecture, but a list of masterpieces that we as a profession have come to consider officially amazing. A bag of solutions to problems which could and might better have been avoided. The Farnsworth's houses, elegant hovering above the floodplain of the Fox River Valley and subsequent frequent flooding, could have been avoided had a different location been chosen. Due to this humorous element of the text, the read is enjoyable the entire way through. The amount of academic texts that I've read or struggled to read because they were utter slogs to get through doesn't exist here with Reinier. But this enjoyable element doesn't diminish the work that he's doing. In fact, it raises it up, providing an extra layer of critique that would have otherwise been left unsaid in academia. So that being said, if you are remotely interested in architecture, specifically contemporary architecture, whether you are an architect or just looking at pretty buildings, this book is a wonderful read, and not a long one either, sitting on only 200 pages.